We're Will and Jen. 2 weeks ago, you guys saw us make the trip down to Florida to pick up our Alliance Avenue from service. When we got there, we faced some unexpected delays with our kitchen slide, so we decided to give them a few more days to make adjustments. In the meantime, we spent a day at Universal Orlando and hit some of the most iconic rides like Velocicoaster and Hagrid's Magical Creatures. This week, we're finally back in the RV and heading to Georgia to do some recording for Matt's RV Reviews. Follow along as we pick up our rig from service, hit the road, and dealer dock at Midstate RV in Byron, Georgia. So anyways, we're back at the RV One of Tampa today, and we're about to head in just to check on the last few things that they were fixing with the RV, mostly just that slide issue.
It's not closed all the way at all now.
Is it enough to go down the road though?
Probably not. Because water and stuff's gonna get in there. I mean, it's not touching at all.
And hopefully everything's good to go, and then we will be like moving all of our stuff out of the back of the truck into the RV and hooking up, and then we have to drive 5 hours to Georgia. Nice.
That'll keep the water out of it.
Yeah. Cool. Nice. That's perfect.
Yeah.
What was the only thing? The radio?
The radio, and then he was gonna fix the pantry shelf. I don't know if we got to that or not.
Oh. Nice. That's what he was saying.
Yeah, so they'll have to adjust this.
Yeah.
Probably at Alliance.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Good.
Awesome. Yeah, that's what we had forgot to put on the list, and he got it done real quick. Awesome. Cool. And then, you want to just test the radio real quick?
Yeah, you didn't cut that or anything?
It's not going to get any service. You can hear that it's...
But you can hear, yeah, that it's working. Cool. Oh, but do we want to test this? So this should be zone 1, or is it zone 2?
See how it lights up?
Yeah.
So you got zone 1, you got zone 2 also, the volume, and you'll see the volumes.
Okay.
So now both of them 0. If you take zone 2 off, the only one that you can turn up is zone 1.
Okay.
Oh, that's cool.
Gotcha. So I guess we pull around here and hook it up, or?
Yeah, I gotta get
not gonna take this,
right? We'll leave that.
Okay.
And it's okay. I got stuff in the back of the truck that I need to put in here, so I'll be here for a minute.
That's fine. He is actually in Texas stream, so it doesn't need his bank.
Okay, cool.
Awesome. Cool.
Just take your time, and then whenever you get ready, just unplug it.
Okay.
You gonna be good to pull out of here? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Okay. And this has basically everything in it, just for reference. Everything that was done.
Yes. It should all be on there, and then it should show you the total on the back side.
Okay, cool.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
No problem. Y'all have fun and be safe.
Yes,
Thanks.
thank you. Okay, so we just finished up with Ron from the service department here. Everything looks good to go. Slide issue is fixed, and they got that slide like going in more, so we don't have to worry about water coming in until we have Alliance fix it. So everything looked good on it, and now we're heading over just to actually like get our stuff all in it and hit the road. The nice thing is ours is in the shade. 'Cause it is hot today.
It is.
So we had to take the fifth wheel hitch out to bring all of our stuff down.
Need a lot of crank.
So now Will's just hooking it all back in. Which, is it fairly easy?
Yeah, it's not too bad, honestly. That's what Matt and I were just talking about. Because you guys didn't see, but we were getting it in. The worst part is that, I mean, it's got some weight behind it. So getting
Just
it,
heavy.
you know, luckily I didn't have to like lift it up in the back of the bed or anything. But getting it from here to here was a little hard, just being in the bed.
Yeah, kind of awkward.
It was kind of awkward. And I knowingly got like a heavier fifth wheel hitch.
Yeah.
Just like, you know, if I was older or something, I would understand not wanting something so heavy.
Right.
But, you know, so it's okay for me. But, you know, if you have a lighter fifth wheel hitch, it's really not that bad hooking it up.
Yeah. feel like we're getting back to our regular routine.
Yeah. It's nice, huh?
I know. So how long has it been? Like a month?
A month-ish, yeah.
I was just telling them how I thought it was gonna be like hard to get, like, I thought we were gonna struggle hooking up since it's been a while, but it actually went pretty smooth.
We did.
Got the old girl all hooked up. Back to it, huh?
Yeah, I'm excited. It's only 4 o'clock, so we'll get in a 9 or 10.
If we don't
Happy
stop.
anniversary.
Oh yeah, we didn't tell people what today is.
I know.
Today is our 3-year marriage anniversary, guys.
I know, and you're probably gonna end up getting like truck stop food for dinner.
Oh, my favorite. How romantic.
Right.
That's okay.
As long
We
as
knew
we
it was.
get our RV back,
We knew it
right?
was going to kind of work out. Yeah, this is honestly like the best anniversary present. Just getting our RV back.
Right.
So we'll probably go out to dinner or celebrate it a different day. There's Matthew with lots of bottles of water. He looks like he just stole a bunch of water. You look like you just stole a bunch of water.
I did.
Yeah.
You hear that, RV One? I stole your water. What are you going to do about it?
So we did make it to Georgia last night,
Yeah.
but didn't quite get to where we were actually heading because there was like a really bad storm. And you guys didn't want to believe me with how bad it was.
No, I
But-
believed you. I was just teasing.
But yeah, it got
I
kind
had
of
an internal feeling, and I had to tell Jen, maybe Hilton life is the life for tonight.
Oh yeah, is that what it was?
Hey, I thought we were in the South.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
these nuggets sucked, right?
Yeah, ours all sucked too.
It sucked too.
Right, like, yo, I thought we were in the
Right.
South. So, you guys don't know America. Let me introduce you guys.
Wait, if you're from
When
out
you
of
cross the
country.
Mason-Dixon line, you're in the South. Until you get to the Florida-Georgia line, then you're headed more north.
Right.
It's like a,
It's like Florida's the only state.
it's like a Fugat. It's like Inception.
Florida's the only state where further south it feels like more north.
Right.
And further north in Florida feels like more of the south.
Right. Yeah.
But-
You know what though? You know what is here probably? Church's chicken. Hell yeah.
Probably. So we ended up actually like pulling over at a hotel. Thank you, Hilton Garden Inn. And they had room for us to park the RV because it wasn't even like we hit that bad of weather, but
Hey,
like it was
hey.
coming.
This was really nice though.
Yeah.
Like the one thing I was worried about. So I think Will and Jen just came out with an awesome video. Full timing first motorhome, full timing first fifth wheel. But one of your points, Jen, I didn't watch
Did
the
you
whole
disagree
video.
with? Oh,
No.
You got ketchup on your face.
Oh, it's Polynesian.
Oh, excuse me.
Polynesian sauce. But one of the points is like, it's a real big pain in the butt with the fifth wheel trying to park at like a hotel, or it's not like we could just pull over and kick the generator on.
Right.
Whereas like the Walmart down the street had motorhomes parked there. So, you know, we were forced to get a hotel.
Yeah,
not
but-
that it was a bad
But
thing.
you got to remember, my all-in price for this is less than a motorhome, so I can buy a generator. We just haven't yet. Once we have a generator, it's no problem. We could do that too. Stay at a Walmart or
Right.
Bass Pro. All right, let's hit the road. So now we're gonna actually like probably hang out at the dealership all day that they're recording at. We are in line to get our first truck wash in the RV.
I know. I'm excited.
I know. I don't know why, but I've always been like wanting to do this.
Right. Yeah, we definitely need it too.
Yeah, we are second in line. I've seen some videos where people like get in line for these and it's like frickin' 10
Really?
rigs back, yeah. So we are at Midstate RV, which is kind of like right in the middle of Georgia, about an hour and a half south of Atlanta. And they actually have some really good towable brands here. So we were planning to stay here for a couple days for Will and Matt to record some videos. We had a campground booked, but we started talking on the way up here, especially since we didn't get to the campground last night. we were like, why don't we just try to stay at the dealership if they have hookups and they're cool with it. You might have seen a couple videos ago we did that at the new Jacksonville RV one. So it was actually kind of nice just being close to like where we actually have to go and work. So we talked to the GM here, they were totally cool with it. So we are staying at another dealership, and I'm actually starting to like this just because it's just so convenient. Like, step right out, the dealership is right there. Like literally, here's our RV, and that's the dealership right there where they're recording. So they can take breaks whenever they need to. I'm right here with the dogs and everything. And the dogs are finally back in the RV. Do you guys remember the RV? It's only been a few weeks, do you remember it? I think they're happy to get out of the car. So now we got a bunch of stuff to unpack. I'm gonna start trying to like unpack everything, tidy up a bit, and just enjoy being back in the RV. I didn't even mention either, we have full hookups here, because that was like our only concern with trying to stay here, is like we thought we'd only have power. But we got 50 amp, we got water, even got sewer, which I wasn't even like gonna need that, but that's very convenient. So I mean, we pretty much have our own little campground here, and there's some room to walk the dogs in the grass and everything, so we'll be good here for sure. I told Will just to let me finish hooking up because it's 12:30 and we're just getting to the dealership, so they really got to get some videos recorded. So I'm going to attempt to do all the water hookup. I probably won't do sewer yet because it's just, we don't really need it, but Will usually does all this, so every time I do it, it's like a little, like I'm just slower at it because I'm like a little rusty. But one of the things that was like a service thing, which really wasn't a big deal, but our sprayer was broken, so they gave us a new sprayer. We'll get that hooked up. But this is where we keep all of our like hooking up supplies. We keep the sewer hose thing in there, and everything else we pretty much keep in there. So eventually we will do like a video on like our hooking up process and our takedown process and everything, once I feel like we're a little bit more like qualified to give advice on it. But let us know if you guys want a video like that. I know that's a little bit basic, but you know, if it's helpful to see like what our step-by-step process is, we could definitely make a video like that. So the only thing that kind of sucks is the way we had to park. Our hookups are on our passenger side, so we have to like run everything underneath the RV, but it's not that big of a deal. All right, I should be able to figure this out. City water. So it should be like that. All right, let's see if I did it right. Yay, we're in business. Just want to make sure like it wasn't just draining the pipes, but it feels like it has pressure. Yay, Tucker water! Yay, water! Yeah, okay. Alright, so my next task is basically unpacking all of our stuff, which hopefully won't take too long. And then the RV's really dirty, so I'm going to try to kind of give it like a light cleaning, just so it's comfortable to be in. And then I got a bunch of work to do, so let's get started. So up until when we took the RV for service, it was pretty much like our full first trip going out in the RV. So it was definitely like a learning experience, figuring out how much we wanted to bring with us, how to organize our stuff. If you guys don't know, we still have a house. We are in the process of working on renting it out, but we still kind of have a lot of our stuff there. And so we didn't know like how much we wanted to bring from our house to the RV, so we didn't like go crazy. And there was definitely like things that we brought that we probably didn't need to bring, but I also felt a need for a lot of like the kitchen stuff that I left back at our house. And so this time I could kind of like look at it from experience and know what I wanted to bring. And also I bought a couple like organization things. So this is something I got to go in our drawers, and it's a little like spice organizer. So it lays flat in the drawers, and you can like extend it. So, like you can extend it to that, or you can make it really really small. And so I also brought more spices because last time Will convinced me we didn't need all our spices, we don't need all our cooking oils, and I cook way more in the RV actually, so I really miss not having all that stuff. So this time I brought it all. I listened to myself this time, and so I decided to get this since I had more spices so that I could kind of organize it better. So let's see how it works. Okay, so all the spices are organized. I know I have a lot of spices, but yeah, I definitely need to get smaller containers for them because it's kind of like wasted space. A lot of these aren't even full. And actually, this was like my coffee drawer, so now I have to relocate all my coffee stuff somewhere. So I'll definitely have to like pick up. I actually on Amazon they have some nice like smaller spice jars. But anyways, I mean this is nice for now. It keeps them from like rolling around all weird. I mean, honestly, this is kind of like the process for like organizing an RV. It's definitely more challenging than in a house because you have to like make sure that if you buy an organizer that it fits perfectly into the space. The cabinets are like smaller, the drawers are probably a little bit smaller. So you definitely have to be like more precise about measuring, but yeah, we're getting better. Like as time goes on, we'll get more and more organized. Today was our first morning waking up in the RV, and it was just so nice to be back. Got up this morning, made coffee, didn't have to go out to get coffee, made Will breakfast, and I've just been enjoying relaxing in here, actually having like more of a space than just a hotel room. And what's nice is, I kind of showed you guys yesterday, but we're right across the street from Midstate RV. And so it's actually like, I have a decent area where I can walk the dogs. So I'm about to go out and take the dogs for a little lunchtime walk. I might actually go over because Will and Matt are recording videos, see if I can find them. I actually think we might camp at dealerships more often now if they're cool with it. Cause it's like nothing like just being able to walk right across the street and like do your work for the day. But anyways, I'm about to leash up the dogs and we're gonna go take a little afternoon stroll. So a big reason why we came to Midstate RV is because they have a lot of good fifth wheel brands that we don't get to hit that often. Cedar Creek, they have Riverstone over here, River Ranch, Alpines. They actually have like pretty good amount of towable inventory. They have some free solos here. I think this might be Will and Matt here with this golf cart. Yeah, they are. Toby, go around. Hi.
Hi, Dan.
I wasn't trying to interrupt.
But you totally did.
I just walked by.
We missed you.
It's been 5 minutes. You guys ever done a lacrosse before?
Yes.
Okay. Let's go.
You want to check it out?
I mean, I don't want to interrupt your video.
It's already.
No, he already.
We're already paused.
Oh. Well, I'll just back
Your
away
video's not even
slowly.
is it,
So,
No,
I didn't.
There's just no. I have like a resting bee face, but it's not because of that. There was something I really disliked about this unit, and I forgot it. And there's nothing more frustrating in the world. And it's like, what was that?
Right, especially when you had a good like or a good
No,
dislike.
it was a good dislike, and I'm like, I can't think of it right now.
Right.
And so, like, if you tore this,
Maybe I'll help trigger it.
exactly.
So, when you know how they have like the gate to get through? Well, I didn't want to have to call you guys and interrupt the video. So I walk up to it and I'm like, how can I get through? So it's like shaking
Here,
a little bit.
Yeah. Damn.
So it's like shaking a little bit. And so I just like push it. Each dog goes through one at a time and then I squeeze through. But then it started shutting on me and I was in the middle of it and I thought I might die.
Yeah, there is that label that says.
It does say it can cause death. So I was like, this is it.
This is it, boys.
I was like, imagine dying that way.
You know, my grandma's dog
Like
died from that. She got pushed by a gate like that.
Wow.
Well,
Rest in
That
peace.
was almost my grandma.
rest in peace, Fluffy.
Rest
it
in
was
peace,
Alice.
Butters.
Butters. All right, I want to
Her
go
name
look
was
at
Alice.
this. Alice. Oh, cool.
I remember my dislike now.
Do you?
See, I did it for you.
You did it.
I like the colors in here a lot.
Yeah.
Doesn't this look like a soundboard and like a recording studio?
Yeah, it does.
Can I get my likes and dislikes?
So, dislike number 2, Jen decided to visit us. If you guys don't know, we're actually camping out.
Alright, I'm gonna finish my walk now.
Okay. Do you need a ride back or are you good?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Because he's got to put the slides out. Let's get the pups.
Alright, come on pups. Getting chauffeured back to the RV. What do you think about this?
I don't like this.
Oh, is this scary?
Don't jump.
Don't jump, Toby. Tucker likes riding in the back of golf carts. Well, that's a
Here
short
you
commute.
go.
From work to home,
That's right.
2 minutes.
So it was a great time camping at the dealership. Now, Jen, I have a question.
Yes.
When you camp for free, that's boondocking. When you camp at a friend's house, that's mooch docking. When you camp at a Cracker Barrel, that's cracker docking. What is it called when you camp in an RV dealership service department?
Dealer docking.
Dealer docking. Hey! Hashtag dealer docking.
I was telling people yesterday I actually really enjoy camping at a dealership. Will enjoys camping at the dealership. I think that's what we're gonna do now when we have to film. Because it's just so nice that like it's right there. Like you guys can come back and take breaks all the time, sit in the RV.
What's funny too is it's like with being with RVR now, they own almost 100 stores. So that's like as we're traveling around, like we just need to work that into our contract. 2 places in every state on average.
Right.
You know, that's pretty cool.
Goodbye, Midstate. It was really nice to meet you.
Bless your heart.
Bless your heart. Y'all come back now, you hear? Actually, everyone in Midstate was like really friendly, right?
Oh yeah.
Except for just kidding. Everybody was super awesome.
Yeah, really friendly. Like one of like the nicest dealerships we've been to. And like honestly, like it's their lot isn't like super fancy. And so we didn't expect like that they would have so many electrical hookups, but a lot of the units were plugged in, right?
Yep. Which really made our job a lot better.
Yeah, because normally you guys have to go and take a jump box around and hook it up, and that's like a whole process. So it saved a lot of time. So
we're headed to like the Chattanooga area, but we're staying on the Georgia side. On the way, we're taking Matt to the Atlanta airport because we cut literally right next to it. But I don't exactly know how we're gonna get him dropped off yet, to be honest. So it might be one of those where we just like pull over to the side of the road and he has to run, jump the fence.
Out.
You're all set.
You're all set. Get the hell out of my car. And then he can get an Uber.
He'll do it like GTA style, jump the fence and run to his plane.
Bazooka.
Yeah. So we found a Walmart to go to, and there's a bunch of shops here. I feel like we're trying to like tending to do this more because it's like Walmart's always have big trucks coming in, and you know they always have a big parking lot.
Yeah.
So we came to Walmart. Matt ordered an Uber. Like literally, we're like right next to the airport. So his Uber ride's probably like 5 minutes, if that.
We honestly probably could have driven into the airport.
Yeah, I was wondering that.
But it was just one of those where it's like you don't know how it's gonna be, and like you don't want to go and then get stuck somewhere.
Right, because I was thinking through my head, like the bus. I mean, there's always tons of buses going in and out of there. The roads getting to the airport would be fine because, of course, airports are more than just for passengers. You know, like FedEx and UPS and all them.
True.
So you know the roads getting to the airport are going to be fine. It's just like that. What would that be like? The terminal, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, we probably couldn't drive right up where you'd drop him off at his...
But maybe you could, because that's where the buses go.
True.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'd be curious if anybody, like, let us know in the comments below if if you've ever done that or if you know.
Yeah, have you ever dropped somebody off at the airport with your RV? And a B or a B plus doesn't count. Even a Class C almost doesn't count.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you have a big rig and you've ever dropped somebody off
Right.
at the airport, comment down below. We're curious. So we only have like 2 hours of driving to get to Chattanooga. So we're actually staying in Chattanooga, Georgia. Is right like on the line of Georgia and Tennessee. So it's like right there in Chattanooga, Tennessee. So we're staying there for like 2 nights. This is gonna be like the first time staying at a real campground since we got the RV back. You boys ready? It's not been like a lot of driving today, huh? Not too bad. You guys can't complain. At least you got a couple days out of the car. Right? Why don't you shoot your file? So
I'm sunburned.
So that might be.
Yes, she is left-handed. I'm a cherry tomato.
I threw your Coke away.
I was drinking that.
There's like nothing left. It's just ice.
We wanted the remnants.
There we go.
Well, thank God
Yeah.
for Thomas Paine.